Hey guys, it's Chris again. Let's take a look at some new enemies. Well, enemy. And a bunch of AI updates. So there's a couple new gear sets. Let me just throw them on for you so you can see. The armor's probably a little too big. I look kind of fat. This is pretty cool. There's a new gun type, the machine gun. This is pretty epic. And really, really fast firing. There's a new green set. I like that flavor text, still goopy. There's the blue set. And my personal favorite is the red set. But I like to use the red set with the Bessie machine gun. I also added 2 new rings, but I haven't put in what they do yet. The fire one is probably going to be a like AoE around you that does a lot of damage. And the radio transmitter is going to drop a robot at your feet that will do this basically, fire back and forth until it dies. But I haven't actually put those in yet. So here's one of the new enemies. It's a robot that flies away from you when it doesn't have any ammo, and then it comes back to shoot at you. There it is shooting at me when it gets its ammo back. And you can see the green and red lights on it indicate how much ammo it has. This enemy runs at you trying to stab you, but if it gets low, it will run away and then start shooting at you. And if you get up close to it, it'll keep trying to run away. So the AIs is a lot better. Keep in mind that I am using the best items possible right now, minus any kind of epic abilities on them. I think one of these may have lifesteal. Yeah, so I have 6% chance to lifesteal. Now, having a lot of lifesteal on a machine gun is awesome because it hits them so many times. So with these 2 items, this one's 6% and this one's 6%, I have a 12% chance of recovering 12% of my life every hit. Oh, and by the way, I'm pumping out bullets with this machine gun. So I'm getting a lot of hits per second and a really good chance of getting health back. So although I may not be doing the most damage with this particular set, I'm just getting health like a beast. Now watch my health bar at the top. I already filled it up. Let's take a few hits and I'll show you. Now of course, getting lucky enough to get 2 lifesteal items is pretty damn hard to do. There you go, watch my health bar going back up. Even now, even 12% is still kind of low. I could get 2 more items with lifesteal and I'd be getting, there you go, my health just went up like crazy. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. But I'm going to go back to damage to get 7 more damage out of my items. And just power through this level. So there he turned red, now he starts turning green as he powers back up. Then he swoops in to shoot at you again. He's pretty cool. Between him and that girl, I mean, their AI is pretty tough when they're together. And I want to add a couple more enemies. They may not have as intelligent AI because if the enemies are too intelligent, it's really, really hard to play. But it's going to be better for multiplayer when people are branching off from one another and the enemies may be focus firing people or whatever. The AI is pretty good. So I'm definitely working on that to make it smarter without affecting the frames per second or anything, or multiplayer, you know, packet sending. I definitely have the multiplayer packets low enough for multiplayer. Even with the PvP side, you can have 4 people comfortably. And probably 98% of people will be able to do that even with bad connection. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's nice knowing where everything is. The learning curve for this game is definitely going to be probably not too hard, but the levels, you'll definitely have to learn the levels, where enemies are, where the chests are. There's a bunch of secret chests everywhere. And you'll definitely have to like pay attention to that kind of stuff, and you'll get better each time you play. The bosses are tough as hell. You'll definitely want to play multiplayer in this, guys, because the one nice thing about multiplayer is if you die and someone gets to a door or kills a boss, you come back to life. In single player, you die, you go all the way back to the beginning. So that's really, really hard to fight these really tough bosses and have to get restart every time. So you either got to farm up amazing loot or play multiplayer like crazy. And then, of course, the end of this game will be all about playing the multiplayer and playing PvP and then farming up really good items so you can go smash each other's faces in 16-player. That's right, 16-player multiplayer is what I'm shooting for. Because this is a 2D game and because most of the stuff is done client-side when there's no enemies on the screen, I think I can easily get 16 people. Anyway, guys, that's the game so far. Let me know if you have any ideas. There's a little pew-pew laser. It even says pew-pew on it. Let me know if you have any ideas for new enemies, new races, new planets, anything. I'll take it. I definitely need a boss for this level. I've been thinking about a couple things, but I love hearing your ideas. I love getting them in the game, and I really appreciate it. Alright, good luck and have fun, guys.